In this episode of FUM0133 Machining, we are going to level the lathe stock base plate, it will be an interactive process, and after that we are going to start making the locking mechanism, how it is locked into the lathe bed. Well, let's cut the scrap and some metal. Here is the setup. First of all, I have these two stops here, just to be able to put the piece back into this milling machine, because this is really an interactive process. So I'm going to mill a recess here. It should be about a little bit more than 1 millimeter deep. But first I will only mill 0.9 millimeter in 0.3 millimeter steps. Yeah. But now let's start the milling operation. For the last pass I will slow it down, the feed I mean, and I want to get a perfect surface finish here, and I will also do a spring pass back by auto feed, not manually feeding, so it should give me a repeatable result. This is the key here, a repeatable result. So, I decided not to make any spring passes here. The surface finish, which you don't see at the moment, is really good. And I now detach this piece from the mill and test this in the lathe and see how much more we need to mill away from that side. Let's see now how much more we need to mill down the underside from back there. So now this is sitting exactly on top of the prism, and I have zeroed the dial indicator, and now let's move it. This measure here is the place I measured from the backside to the edge of the where it is leaning on the backside. It's still a little bit not straight. So let's see how much we need to take the next time. I'll put this here, and then we go. Yeah, it's still not straight. Oh, about, I would say there. And it looks like we have 0.19 millimeters to take off. Okay. Oh, now 3, now 4, and there is our goal. So it's actually looks like 0.03 of a millimeter more. Well, now let's see how did we succeed with this one. I have now cleaned up the board and whatever, and well, the ways are cleaner than ever. So let's see now. Now it's on top of the prism, and dial indicator is zeroed, and now we start moving. And I would say we have something like, well, it's 1/100th of a millimeter, if that, because it goes back here. The surface is not absolutely plain here, so it might be that we have deviation on this surface as well. So I'm satisfied with this one. This is straight enough for me. My clamping extravaganza. So I have now dialed in this. It's perpendicular and well, yeah. But anyway, now I need to find the edge. This is an edge finder, and I'm going to use it for finding an edge. Well, since this part here is 6 millimeters in diameter, when it finds the edge, it's 3 millimeters away from the actual edge, so therefore I need to compensate that in my dials here. So what I have been doing here, I reset all the dials. This is like your resetting the DRO. This is ARO. I already started, well, a little bit. This is a split point drill, it doesn't wander. You don't need to have a specially spot drill, that one. And now what I will do, I will drill the whole way through. Yeah. So, and of course my battery decided to die on me. Okay, but anyway, now I'm going to drill. This is a 22mm drill, and I will poke this all the way through. Well, we have these things all over the place, and these are not very nice. Yeah, I will now clean up, and the final size will be 24.5 millimeters in diameter, and I will do that with a boring device. Learning to use this boring device. Well, it's actually quite simple and easy to use, but yeah, I still need to do that. So I put this in an angle here, release the snaps, so it snaps, and then I just turn it over like this. It tends to drop into the hole. Well, this is definitely not a drilling or boring machine. Yeah, no quill. The surface finish with the cutting oil became not better. So let's not use it. Well, this concludes this episode of FUM0133 machining. In the next episode we will be filling the hole with something. Actually what we will be doing, we will finalize the locking mechanism with handle and all. Until then, bye!